Welcome to Australis.
What the fuck
did you do?
I didn't do nothing! You are now in the center of this city. And you can see
That's
this.
so cool.
And I will bestow upon you all the power you could ever want.
Will be able to like get me out of this trouble? Will you be able to like turn back time and get me out of this trouble?
What's up? What I miss?
You just
I am Telerex now.
Am I dead?
no,
No.
Oh, yeah.
you just fucked me up, you fucking prick. Streaming. We are live, okay? We have just gone out onto everything. We are live everywhere, okay? Nobody's watching. But, right. So I've got a... So, welcome to Australis. This is episode 2 of the Hell Edition. We are devils playing in the DnD world. We have gone through a few other things and we have gone into Avernus. So we are in Avernus. So what I wanted to do to you guys is to ask you certain questions. All right. Many people don't play evil characters. We generally play like run-of-the-mill good characters, run-of-the-mill like mediocre chaotic characters and all that sort of stuff. So using the Marvel world, okay, what do you think, what alignment do you think Captain America is?
Lawful.
Lawful good.
Lawful
Yeah.
good. Black Panther.
I'd still say lawful
Neutral
good as far as I'm aware.
Pretty lawful.
We're bordering on neutral good at that point.
All right, got it right. Chaotic good. Who do you reckon in the Marvel world were chaotic?
Man.
Iron Man?
Yeah, Iron Man.
Okay, all right. All right.
Deadpool?
Yeah. I can see that.
All right.
Spider-Man.
Deadpool's chaotic
probably counts
neutral.
as the chaotic good.
Doctor Strange?
He's
Lawful
bordering on
neutral?
neutral at times.
Lawful neutral. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. True neutral.
Ooh.
I got Groot.
Vision.
I got Groot on you. Yeah, Vision's another fucking good
Bro,
one.
yeah.
All right.
I'd say Vision's more lawful neutral.
So
I could accept that. Depends on the day for him.
the Hulk.
Yeah, that's true. Hulk. Ooh. Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic.
Only chaotic neutral.
All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay. So devils are a lawful evil character. Okay. That is there. Demons are chaotic evil. That's the gripe that they have with each other. Chaotic evil characters are just all or nothing. They will just attack, and they'll just do all random shit. So, Thanos.
Lawful.
See, I would say
lawful
that he
evil.
would be lawful evil.
So,
Lawful evil, yeah.
think of the way Thanos acts. He doesn't just go out and just fucking... He's got a set plan, and that is the plan. Yes, the set plan is that he's going to fucking wipe out half the fucking world, but there is still a fucking plan in action.
But he believes that that's for the greater good. He's not doing that to try and cause anarchy.
Yep. Yeah. So that's the thing. So it's not about you going up and just wiping the floor with everybody, because that is a lawful evil. That's what an evil character would be. Wiping the floor. So the way I've got it, if we come away from Marvel and go into DC, chaotic evil character is the Joker.
Yep.
Just wants the world to burn. That's all he wants. But Lex Luthor is your classic lawful evil character. All right, and then we go Bucky Barnes with the Winter Soldier. Went into the neutral evil territory, and then for some reason they put Loki in you as chaotic evil. But I'm a little bit meh with that.
Yeah, we're
I can understand that.
Loki chaotic or like chaotic evil, but he ended up as chaotic neutral towards the end.
Yeah. If
I
you
would
watch
say that
like,
too.
TV series,
the
yeah.
trickster element of his mythology.
Yeah.
The trickster element means he just goes on whims, but they didn't really pull that across in the MCU. But in the comic books, he absolutely does.
But if you go look at the god, he's lawful evil in the god pantheon on D&D as well, which is kind of a weird thing to put him into chaotic
yeah.
evil.
Although, admittedly, if you switch back to the actual original mythology, he's neutral all the way. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, just back and forth.
All right, so look, devils and demons. I put this little spiel into the Discord the other day. The first lesson you need to learn is that devils and demons are not at all alike. See, demons, they are predictable. They come right at you like bundles of white-hot rage given fangs and claws. But a devil, he'll be your friend, and like a friend, he'll help you out of a jam. See, need a few coins to get by? The devil's got a few to spare. Need a warm body to fill your bed? The devil knows the best ladies. wants status, riches, property, magic, power. The devil has the answers. He'll give you all you want and more. And what does he want in exchange? Just a little thing, a trifle. Really, it won't affect you in the slightest. All he wants is your soul. You have to just sign your name on the dotted line in your own blood, and you'll be set for life. But if you ever do it, and you'll be tempted in your line of work, you let me know, because I'll be waiting in line to send you your no good damn soul straight to your new master, guaranteed. So a devil's out there. Like we had Sven contact a few people in the last game, and he wanted to sell his soul for power and all this sort of stuff, and people just sat there and kind of looked at him as he cried and all that sort of shit that went on in the last game. All right, well, that's that out of the way.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to explain soul coins. Each of your character has so many soul coins because your character requires so many soul coins to become the devil that you are. We'll use the new 5.5 because that just recently came out. An imp has 1 soul coin. A spine devil has 1 or 2. I can't if I can remember the whole thing. Oh, let me just. And then the barb devil and all those sort of stuff will have up to 5 soul coins. You can have, if you're devil, if you want to stay an imp for the rest of the game, that's fine. As you get your soul coins, you only require 1 to stay an imp. The other fucking number of soul coins, 1 soul coins will get changed into 1,000 gold. So if you have 20 soul coins, you can then go and buy yourself something for 1,000 gold. If you want to go up, so if you have 5 soul coins and you want to become a barb devil and you're an imp, or you want to become a further up demon, what you get all these soul coins, and you turn and tell me, you go, hey, I want to change into a bone devil or a something else. I have enough soul coins. And what I'll do is I will describe how it works, and you will get turned into that. You still have the soul coins. You still have the 8 soul coins on your person. If they get taken off you, you then revert back down to whatever soul coins you have on your person. If you have 0 soul coins, you become a lemur, which is a candle wax looking motherfucker. All right? You will go down to that. All right? And that's how it'll work. So you can use your soul coins to get yourself out of trouble and purchase them and all that sort of stuff. The problem that you have, because most of you will have masters or other people will have masters, they may have your soul coins or that person's soul coins. So when you attack someone, and you expect soul coins in return, they may not have those soul coins. That's why it's a 50-50 chance of us rolling on a D100, and you will get, I will offer you high, low, you roll, you get, yep, you got soul coins, then you roll a D6, and then you roll how many soul coins that person has on him. A D6, it'll be a D3, roll a D6, and you'll have a maximum of 3 soul coins per person.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with the exact mechanic that makes us move up to a higher level devil, if we get 5 soul coins and we want to move up, does it just kind of happen? Do we have to go somewhere and do something? Is there a ritual that has to happen? Or do we just kind of wish?
It just happens. You can exaggerate it all you want. If you want to turn around and shout and tell people this is how it's working, as my new devil form splits from the next ones, or my old devil form just gives birth to the new devil form, you crack the fuck on. If you want to make it as gory and gruesome as possible, go for gold. If you want to just go, I'm going to go behind the rock, I've come out, I'm this new devil, surprise, here we go. It's however you want to embellish that part of it, which would be cool. All right? Okay, cool. So, what happened during the last game? The last game was you had found the Goliath. You had killed the Goliath and you gained a golden soul coin. That's slightly different to the soul coins that you have in your own pocket. It's not tarnished. It's brand new. It is that yellow gold that you see all the jewelers have, that bright glistening yellow gold, and it's not tarnished. It doesn't hold like blood and guts and all the stuff that is generally falling from the sky in this place. It is a pure gold soul coin with a face of a Goliath opened up, screaming in terror. You then decided, Zariel come out of the sky and basically put a kind of bounty on your head saying, whoever gets me these soul coins will get untold riches or the next step to the next devil and all that sort of stuff. You walked out and you saw pictures as you had a long rest. You saw pictures of your people all dotted all over the place. You then decided to head. You saw one of the coins going towards the brass city, and you decided to kind of head in that direction. And when I left you the last game, you were up looking down at the brass city. Now I'm going to fill you in on a few details, because if anybody's ever ever played demons and stuff, Minka was trapped in the cupboard and she started screaming. If nobody knows, 3.5 they released a book and it's about fiends and stuff like this, and then they kind of like glossed over everything, and then in 5.5 they brought Descent into Avernus and Zariel and all that sort of stuff got brought in. So if nobody's on board with anything, I'm just going to explain what is happening in this hell in the Avernus. So originally in 3.5, Baal was the main captain of the main thing in this Avernus. And what happened was he was given all the power and all this sort of stuff because he was continuously fighting the hordes of demons coming into Avernus. And it's the Eternal War. It's classed as the Blood War, and every level of hell gives a certain percentage of their people to this eternal fight. All right? But what happened is Zariel come in and basically beat Luke behind you, bud. Turn around quickly. Turn around quick.
I'll be back in a second.
And then what happened was Zariel come in, defeated Baal, but understood that Baal had some skills that she did not have, or they did not have. And so basically, this city that you're looking at was the stronghold of Baal. It was 600 miles in diameter. Yeah, 600 miles. And it had 13 gates that were protected by a single pit fiend at each gate. But when Zariel came in and defeated Baal, she basically took him, chucked him in a volcano, and now he just makes weapons and war machines for this eternal battle. That is all he does now. So this brass city has been left to waste. People have come in, the travelers have come from hell and all that sort of stuff, have come in and moved into this city, and it's become this lawless, desolate city that anything kind of goes. But it is a market at the center of this city. And you're looking down at this tarnished, patinaed, brass, damaged city that was once the main hub of this level. And you're looking down at this desolate, forgotten fucking city that is just basically fall into ruin. Right, that is all my stuff. What do you want to do, guys?
Panic.
Okay. Did you see any trace of where the soul coin ended up at all? Any trace to direct us in the right direction?
You saw the direction. You saw the direction of the soul coin. It because the way it came in is a thing. Oh, actually, here we go. Give me a perception roll. Whoever wants to give me a perception.
We found the direction last time. That's what got us into this mess.
That one.
That one? Nothing?
Oh, Jesus.
No, nothing.
Got a
I've never
7.
seen anything in my life.
You
I got a 3.
got 3.
Perception.
Whoever else wants to go wrong with
18.
perception? 18. That's
12.
12.
6.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. What you can see, so you're looking down at this city. You came from the direction basically where it came in. The rain is starting to fall on down on you, and it's not like normal water. It's viscera, it's blood, it's soot, it's feces just raining down, and it's just a general everyday thing that happens. You're looking down, but as you're looking into the city, you can see that a couple of the towers are kind of missing parts of the top, as if you can see the shining brass as if something skimmed it and just peeled open some part that was once patinaed but now showing shiny brass heading towards into the city.
Can I take off and start following it because I can fly?
Yeah.
Mm.
You all head towards the city?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, idiots. Let's
Head
go.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you start coming down the embankment, and like I said, this world is completely fucked. It is made of the way that they describe it in the book is made out of granite, rock, lava, and metal. That is the only 4 things that it has. There is no dirt, there is no trees. It is just a blasted hellscape. And you come down and you walk down and you slide down into this divot, and you're starting to walk towards the gate. And the gate is huge. This gate is this monstrous, huge thing of the gates are banded in brass and damaged and pitted where things have tried to attack it but hasn't got. And as you get closer, it's just slightly ajar, as if it's just been left. And you make your way in, and you can see this.
Cautiously.
Yeah. And you see
Let's
this.
say, yeah, can I fly at the top of the wall just see if there's,
Like caution,
someone
kick the
hiding
door,
on top
let's
of it?
Say again, sorry, Zach.
So,
I'd just like to, fly up top of the wall, just, in case there's just a bunch of people standing up there with crossbows ready to shoot down at us. Check for, your traps, your ambushes, etc.
Okay, give me a perception roll, bud.
Love to.
Team Imp, are we going invisible?
Oh, that's better. 17.
17. You're looking down this street, and as if it's basically a grid-marked cityscape. There's every gate leads all the way into the center, like almost like a spoke of a wheel. And each of this thing, because obviously Baal was a tactical mind, everything is laid out, and you can see where this thing is expanding and being expanded and expanded. The bone structures that they used to build up the side of the building to use as scaffolding is still there, and some has fallen down in just big piles. And you can see, as you're looking up, you can see shadows of things coming in, gnawing on things and kind of scuttling away. You can see movement, but nothing very close to the gate.
Cautiously moving on.
As you walk, everybody kind of steps into the city. Now, the brass walls are on an angle, and as you kind of walk up the center, you're just going to walk straight up the center, or are you going to kind of go to left, right? Where you going to? What's your deal?
I would go to the right. I don't want to be on the main road. We're flying, right? So the people are actively looking for us specifically. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
On the pub
Yeah.
there.
Stealth it out.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do
No
we
one's
want to
hunting
stealth
me,
this?
so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll go invisible using my imp ability.
Okay. Boop, boop.
And
So-
just sort of
Sancho's that fun.
Yeah.
Falcon's going invisible.
Is there 4 imps?
It was
Pancake.
Pancake was the
One
fourth
pancake
imp.
as well.
Yeah.
Pancake's not yet. Yeah, there's 4 imps. Yeah.
Imp gang.
Okay.
And so you go in and you turn to the right, and you're looking through, and you can hear the scraping of something in the background. You can hear the scream of something somewhere echoing around these brass walls. And you're walking through, and the brass walls aren't just a straight up and down. They're kind of on a slant, as wider at the base there to the top. And as you go through, you can see out of a grate to the side of the wall, hands start to come through, reaching out for you, as the hands of the damned souls that are just basically housed within the walls of the brass walls reach out to try and grab you.
I'm gonna shimmy away from that.
Fly as high as I can.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Steer clear of those.
Okay. All right.
I'm not too worried about stealth at this point. I just want an
Yeah.
observation of the area at this point, because
Yeah.
what the hell's going on?
And as you're walking through, the hands, the hands all come out as you walk through, as if there's thousands upon thousands of souls just trapped within the walls of this citadel. And as you come through, you're walking through, and you can see rats come up and just basically clamp on to these hands as they think. And you can hear the muffled screams of the souls inside the walls as this rat clamps onto one of the people's hands and just bites through and just scurries off with it. And you walk.
So we know this isn't normal for the Brass City, do we?
This is fucking hell, man.
So
do
we,
would our devils know that this?
Give me a
this
history.
hell's-
If you want a history check, give me a history check, man.
Yeah, I'll go for a history check. Julian just looks at these hands in awe and curiosity.
11.
11. Anybody else?
The butcher will keep
just-
pressing on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just keeping a cautious eye, trying to
Okay.
stealthily make my way through.
Say again, sorry,
I'm
yeah.
sticking right behind the butcher.
Yeah.
Butcher, sorry.
The butcher?
Sorry.
My true nature hasn't come out yet. Dare
I'm
you?
sorry, we're so
The bitch.
I was
close.
about to say, you
It's
call it that, you're
sometimes.
gonna get the picture.
I'll,
Be
um,
honest.
100%
I'll
that's
keep
what they're
going
going to call
forward.
Zeri in the
Okay.
new Witcher game.
So basically what happens is, as I said prior, is when the souls come in off the river Styx, they have a brand. If somebody has brought it into the brand of Baal, that's where they come. They come here. And if he hasn't got any use for them, he basically pushes him into the wall. You see that as you kind of like a little bit of light makes you look down at the grate, you can see their mouths and eyes have been sewn shut. And you can just see them pressing up against the grate. You know, as most bodies press on against them from behind, you can see the first one that's at the grate kind of just gets crushed into the grate. And with a sob kind of falls up, gets crushed as the next one gets crushed in its way. And you walk through. You walk for about another 10, 20 minutes, like being like pretty like cautious and things. So somebody roll me a d20, please.
I shall do the D20.
Go for it.
Says, when we finished last session, did we short rest at all? Did we establish that?
No, you didn't.
Okay. That's good to know.
You had the long rest, and then you had the kick over the cart,
The fight.
the fight,
Yep.
kick over the cart fight, and then that's what happened.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right, good to know.
Okay. Oh fuck! I haven't even got a player's handbook. I haven't got a fucking monster manual. Fuck. Right, I'll have to go and get that in a second. So you walk through. So what was the dice? Sorry,
13.
13. You go in through, and like you kind of go, oh, this is the way. But you know it's as you get there, you go, oh, it's a dead end because this is a killing line where the forces, if they were going to attack this, would come funnel up into this area and then just get shot. And you can see as you're in this area, you can see these windows are kind of looking down on you, but you can hear this like chomping, this eating of something, like loud. And in the back corner, you can see a shuffling of something in the back corner.
Hey,
So what
guys,
have we got?
we're
We've
going
got
to
two in the
opposite
air?
direction.
I mean, all the ends are technically in the air at this point.
I mean, I'm in
imagine.
the air.
I'm in the air.
So that's
Who's on the ground? That's
Actually, a
probably
good
better
question. Who is on the ground? Because most of
me,
us fly.
Devils.
Butcher, Mizrazul.
Yep.
I think that's it. I think it's just the three of us that are
Three
on the
of
ground.
you, and the rest
And
of
the
us are
imps
flying
are
like
They're all of the
Technically
imps now?
flying. I
All
would,
the
I would
imps are
assume they're
stealth.
all invis.
I would hope so too. But...
I'm hovering above the butcher. Just
Okay.
Should we?
a drone.
I'll because I can't see any of the imps. I'll ask to the ether. Would one of you be able to run around the corner and check what that is before we stumble across anything we may not have the capacity to be able to fight at this point in time?
Somebody scouting ahead would be helpful.
May I do
The
that?
sound is this sound coming from a window that's like up above?
No, you can see it's on the floor. You can see in the back corner there's this crying, mewling, like that noise that you just did with your bloody chilling on kind of the sloppy wetness of something getting eaten. That's what you can hear. The sloppy wetness.
So Zephin's gonna go, okay, and just peek around the corner.
You peek around the corner, you kind of fly up and peek around the corner.
Yep.
You can see as you go around the corner, you can see a hole in one of the brass walls has been torn open. And you can see that at the foot of that hole, there's like 4 or 5 large rats chewing on a mewling corpse. But the corpse isn't dead, it's still there. It's still alive, even though the rats are basically burrowing into this corpse chest cavity. You can see the mouth is kind of split open with terror and like fear, and you can hear this there's this wet gurgling noise as these rats are just chewing.
I'll come back to the party and just be like, rats, corpse, just some rats.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
which
many
is the
rats?
directions that we can go in?
The main road goes all the way to the center, and that's where the market is, and that's where the damage. You saw the damage. You've kind of gone to the right and taken the least traveled way.
I reckon we can take them. They're just rats.
Just rats.
They're just rats. Let's take them on.
Just rats.
They're just
All right.
rats. Why are we caring about this?
I
Let's
hate
just-
to ask the same
Just
question.
go around.
So that was the wrong voice. I hate to ask the same question. Most of us can fly. Also, there are less people who can't fly than can fly. Can we carry the people who can't fly and avoid the bullshit?
Most of the people who can fly are significantly smaller than the people who can't.
Yes. Yeah.
We're talking the size of a Pomeranian to a Great Dane. We're,
I know I
there's
look
a bit of a
maybe
size
strong
difference.
with my big biceps, but
Just saying, the butcher is jacked,
Zephyr just
guys.
flex a little bit. Oh, but forgets that he's invisible in the mission scene.
I say we move forward, but
let's go to the
keep an eye.
Onwards.
So you start. Go on, sorry.
Ignoring. Wait, no, I was just going to say we're ignoring the rats.
Yeah.
Okay, you definitely know it. So
Further
you-
in that direction.
Okay, all right, cool. As so you start heading towards it. You kind of you disregard the big hole in the wall that leads into the internal walls, and you're disregarding the rats that are eating the soul, and you're kind of walking further up. And as you're walking further up, you're starting to get tired. You know how long you've walked? It's about 600 mile, give or take, to the center. So it's about 300 miles to get to the center of this thing. And after a while, you find yourself getting tired. You find yourself getting like maybe,
I need to rest.
yeah, you get to that point where exhaustion is going to start kicking in soon.
Does it appear like the soul coin is all the way at the center?
Don't know, man. You can see the damage and the new brass, the new scraped brass is kind of leaning towards the center.
Who has the golden soul coin at the moment?
I have the Goliath one.
Yeah. Zephyr, can you have a look at that soul coin for me and see if it is changing or if it is perhaps resonating the closer we get to this other comet that fell?
Zephyr will come out of his invisibility and kind of pull his loincloth open a little bit and shove his hand right down inside, rummage around a bit, and then bring it out. A little bit.
Right, okay. Yeah. So you pull the soul coin, it's near enough exactly the same as it was. Showing a little bit of dirt, but no tarnish.
Not really
Still
any
the
difference.
bright gold.
Just looks
Keep
like
an
a
eye on,
coin.
yeah,
They're not homing
but-
to each other.
keep an eye on that for me, Zephyr. That might come in handy later.
Okay.
Throw it back in my loincloth.
If me
Alright,
and
that's-
Gang have been up and flying all day,
Mm.
because I really want to know where we're headed to, if we've got a possible 300 miles to go.
Hmm.
If we've been up all day staring at this damage, can we see how much progress we might have made towards where this thing potentially could have landed?
You are the progress wise is hard because you are basically you are not you're quite low and the walls are quite high, but you know roughly where the way it's going. You've made roughly about 30 miles today.
Would I be able to kind of fly a little bit higher to see if we were the only kind of group of people to see the soul coin? Was there any other chance that there's other devils around trying to make their way too?
Give me
Or if
a
anybody's following us.
give me a perception roll. So you fly up. How high are you flying up? So the
May I
walls.
assist, please.
Yeah. So the walls are about 60, 70 foot, give or take. You start flying up. You start flapping. You both go up,
Okay.
and you both start scouting.
Yeah, well, so within that area, would you say there are any like peak pinnacle buildings in our vicinity that are kind of higher than the others? Maybe like a church building of some sort?
The
Just where we
main.
can sit and perch upon?
So you have the watchtowers as such, which are slightly higher than the S, and you give me a perception roll. Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, 12.
12.
And with...
You kind of looking up before you fly up. You can see actually one of these watchtowers is one of the watchtowers that got damaged by this comet thing coming up, and you can fly. It's a good 10-20 foot higher than everything else around you, close to you.
And this damaged rubble, would it be sufficient enough to be stealth behind and hide?
Yeah,
I did see
it's a watchtower, so you can kind of tuck yourself in and kind of having a look as everybody else is having a bit of a rest downstairs. And you flap up, and as you flap up, you can see that the watchtower is obviously made out of this brass, this thick, heavy orange brass, but it looks like bird shit basically on top, but where the rain of blood and shit and feces and all that kind of is just piled up on top of it. But you can see this comet has kind of come in, clipped the side of it, and torn this old brass away. And you can see the shine of brand new, but you can see obviously straight away this stuff is getting tarnished. And you're looking out. So give me a perception with advantage from Azazel, whatever that
You'll get it
person.
someday.
I know.
17.
17. Okay. And you're looking back the way you have come. All right. So I am going to roll a d6. You can see another group of other devils coming in. There's 5 of them, but behind them, as you come down, you came down a little embankment. They have just started coming into the city itself. And then on the embankment, looking down at the city, you saw shapes of other people there, looking down onto the city. And as
Sorry.
Go on.
Were they traveling?
They were coming in. The first 5 were coming into the city. The second lot was kind of sat on top of the embankment, looking down.
Do the 5 that are coming into the city look like they know where they're going? Do they have intent behind their step?
They are just walking straight up the side, straight up the center, going towards the center.
Right.
But
while we're up high, can we possibly see any faster means of transportation than walking? This is a big city. It might have had something in the past.
As I was just gonna say, you see.
Sorry?
No, it's fine. It's fine. You see a cart coming through, and this cart's coming through, and you can see that there's this hunched over figure, like just slips off the cart like a horse and cart type of thing, and on the back, and you can see him like shooing something away, and then picking something up on his shoulder, and then throwing it in the cart, and then it starts heading off as he just kind of just meanders around. And the cart is moving quite fast. The cart is moving like fairly significantly faster than walking, obviously.
Who's driving it?
You don't know. You just see just see this hunched over figure.
I'm gonna fly down to everyone else. Hey guys, I might have a potential way to get to the center a lot quicker. Who wants to go steal some transport?
Where is it?
What is it?
Okay.
It is a cart with some horses on the front. And we might be able to pick it up and go a lot faster, especially because we apparently now have competition. Great.
We
But,
need
yes,
to
you
get
get us there
access.
first.
We need to get there now.
Mm.
We need to head
And we
there
only
right
have
now.
270 miles to go. So
Sounds like a plan.
Let's
we
try.
first have to figure out who we're stealing it from, though, I will admit. Because I don't know.
Did it look like there was multiple carts or just the singular cart? Like, did it look like there were carts around the city in general?
It's not very clear visibility. I only saw one. But you could also ask my fellow imp friend or my fellow spine devil friend.
Oh, I'm still up there. I haven't come down because I still want to know actually how many cards and stuff. Yeah, I was just waiting for that.
What's your devil name, Julian? Because I'm trying not to call you Julian.
Julian. That is his devil name,
Yeah,
Julian.
Oh, shit.
My name's Connor.
In Julian's head, he'll hear the butcher asking him, or stating that Azazel had found a cart that has somebody in it, plus also competition. Does it look like there are multiple other carts within the city, or is that the only singular cart that seems to be anywhere close to us?
Can I be heard from all the way up there?
You can talk back to me in your head.
Awesome. Sebs, can I see multiple carts? Is there a singular
You can
cart?
only see one cart just for the way it is, and it's kind of coming towards you a little
That
bit.
one dude.
Yep. And is it like a dingy kind of cart, or does it seem like it belongs within the kind of city?
It's
Like it's a part of it.
It's hard to like the cart from your height. You can't really see the ins and outs of the cart, but you can see this guy the way he's traversing the streets. It's as if he's done it before. You can see that when he gets off, you can see one of the big rats come towards him. He gets a stick out. He hits the rat. He goes, "Shoo!" Hits it, kills the rat, picks the rat up, bites the rat, gets the body that the rat was eating on, throws it in the back of the cart.
Yeah, all right. So in my head, I'll respond to the butcher. I think we've found one of the locals that's doing his morning routine with a cart. He's clearing the way to carry some cargo of some sort. I reckon it could get us from one place to another a lot faster than what we're currently doing.
So steal or continue to walk and run into trouble. Interesting.
To be
We
fair,
don't
we'll
know
run into
anything
trouble
about
one way or
stealing
another.
yet.
We don't have to steal. We could ask for a lift, pay for a lift.
Because also, we need to keep in mind we all need a long rest. So if there's someone that can take us there, you guys can get the much rest we needed.
Did we
Yeah.
get DM? Did we get any form of cash or anything?
You have your soul coins.
So none of us have anything then, because the only soul coins that we've got are the ones that make us.
I got soul coins from fighting the first spine devil, or bearded devil.
True, actually.
Yeah, I got 2.
At Chain Devil fight we did, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so I got 2 extras.
All right, we gotta head off.
Okay.
We gotta go after that car. We have to get to it before anyone else does, and
So-
we're already behind.
Did
So-
he look like
Do
he
it
was going in the
flies down.
direction we want to go, or was he going
Yes.
backwards?
Well, he's
Yeah.
kind of just meandering.
In the direction that we want to go, though?
Just meandering.
I reckon we
Going all
figure
over
out what
the
the hell he is.
Before he starts
and
going in the
shit
wrong
out of him.
direction.
We find him. We persuade him. If he
Let's see
isn't
if
going to
he'll
be
take us with him.
persuaded,
Yeah. It's too
then we
bad.
kill him.
All
Okay.
agreements, we just zoom there.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
The cart.
so you all guys are getting together and you're going to head towards the cart. You've let the 5 people that are coming in and the other people. So everybody here, give me a D100 roll, please. High or low, guys? Are we aiming for highs or lows? What are we aiming for this week?
High's always fun.
Highs always
So,
fun?
um,
All right.
Madness gonna be.
We should say low.
All right.
Yeah, we should set low.
Let's go. Who's got the highest roll?
74.
74. We got a 74.
24.
24. 54,
47.
64, 47,
25.
25,
33.
It's gonna be very-
33. The butcher. As
You're on,
you
for like the 3rd time.
as you walk towards this cart, the butcher just goes, Butcher, you come into a room that's literally covered in blood. You can see Sven standing there going, I done it. And you can see on his face, he's got like another bit of skin flap kind of laid on his face. And you can see that he's draped in a larger robe that shouldn't fit him. It's for a much larger person. He goes, ha 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 ha! I'm my own master now.
Well done.
Yeah. And you can hear the knock. It's the watch. Let me in. And you can see he just steps out of the window and disappears as the door gets knocked. Door open, slams open, and you can see 2 watchmen as you can hear Sven's laugh. Run away. As you're kind of just sat in a summoning circle with the watch coming towards you. All right, what have you got here? Let me roll, see if they know what you are.
Yeah.
You
Sven.
looking a bit funny. What's going on with you? Do you know what that is, Paul? I haven't got a fucking clue what that is, Stan. I don't know. I've never seen one before, Paul. What are you? We're here for a murder. We could hear the screams from outside. Was that you? Did you murder him?
Does it look like I can murder somebody sealed inside this cage?
What cage? I can't see nothing. As you can see, one of them was kind of walking towards you, kind of like holding a bullseye lantern out, and he's coming very, very close to the.
Am I not in a
summoners.
cage?
No, you're in a summoning circle.
Damn it. Okay.
You're in the summoning circle. They can't
Yeah,
see
they're
you.
outside.
You're on like you got a force field kind of thing, and they've come in to the door, and you can hear the laughing of Sven as he's running away.
I believe the wizard that you were looking for has just fled the scene.
Has he? Well, you're going to come into custody because obviously you obviously saw him killing people. All right, stand, cuff it.
Gladly. All you need to do is break this little line.
As he's walked in to the circle.
Wait, he's in the circle with me?
Yeah, he's just walked straight into the circle. He's holding a set of handcuffs and he's walked straight into the circle.
Well, that was stupid.
We're so funny. I'm a watch. You can't touch me.
I
As
never
he's
said I would.
as he's trying
But
to.
now you can't leave.
What do you mean? As he steps outside the circle, like, oh fucking, I
Are you
can't.
fucking kidding? I'm the only one that's trapped?
Because you're the summoned creature.
Yeah, there's summoned creature.
You,
Fuck my life. Why
And he
don't
was-
I know how
comes back
summoning
in the circle
circles
though. You
work?
can go his
Okay.
ass and take his soul coin.
Look. Just hold your hands out. Just come without much of a thing, and we'll only beat you a little bit, like this much. Just this much. All right. So, I don't know what type of drugs you're on or drink you've been drinking, but as you purple with the tail, I don't understand. It could be a tiefling. I'm sure you're just a normal tiefling. And he walks in, and he goes to put the handcuffs on your arms.
My eye will twitch. But there's also fuck all that I can do within this circle because I can't hurt anyone, I don't think. I can hurt people that come into the circle. I just can't hurt the person that summoned me. Would I know this?
I don't know. Give it I don't know. Like,
I will allow him to attempt to
okay, he's going to put
take me out of the circle.
right. No, he's going to put one handcuff on you,
Uh-huh.
and he's going to put the other handcuff on you,
Yep.
and he's going to try and pull you out of the circle. You cannot leave the circle. He is halfway in and out of the circle, trying to pull on you. Really trying to start tugging on you. You take
Yep.
1 point of damage as the force of the cage is starting to like electrocute you as you're getting pulled against the side of this circle.
Amazing. So I'll scream in pain and I'll reef him back into the circle, but tell him, do you not see the markings on the floor? I cannot pass out of this circle. I do not know how you are passing out in and out of this circle.
Give me a strength
Please
check.
break the circle.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20 plus 2 for 22.
You're lucky because he rolled a 19. So you're pulled him. So you've pulled him. So he's got you in handcuffs now. You've grabbed him. You're getting pulled against the circle. You've pulled him back in. As you've pulled him back in, you've got him in and he scuffs the circle. You disappear. You land in hell with Stan
handcuffs? Oh,
with you.
What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do nothing! What's going on? Ah, fuck!
Are they back with us?
As this, yeah.
Flames.
So because he was in the circle when it got thing, Stan is now in
Exactly.
hell with you, screaming his head off.
All of him or half of him?
All of him.
Who's your friend?
I will be trying to mute him by trying to muffle, pull my hand over his mouth, anything to get him to shut the fuck up.
Right,
Do the
so
rest of us see this?
yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, I've just appeared another person.
I'm standing back, so like kind of just keeping watch around me, but also
help.
just looking at this and
Where
just
the
the
fuck are
slightest
we?
little smirk on my
Can
face.
I do an unarmed strike to try and knock him out while Butcher tries to muffle him?
Can I fully tail spine to the skull? I'm not trying to knock him out. I'm trying to kill his ass.
Yeah. So yeah, Pancake, come in, man. I'll just take 5 and I'll just sort out the overlay. We'll work
Oh my
out.
god.
Yeah, so he's coming. He looks up. He's seeing the hell. He's seeing imps and spine devils and all the bearded devils and barb devils and all this shit in front of him now. And he is screaming. As he looks up, all the rain is just kind of hitting him in the mouth. He's kind of...
Is Stan the jailer? He was the one that handcuffed me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll try to pull him, as I'm trying to mute him, I'll also try to pull him into a headlock to grapple him.
Yeah, all right. So give me a strength roll. I'll do another one. Give me a strength roll. because
He
he
does
is
fail me this
going.
time.
He is going to try and run. Azazel.
May I please assist and tailspine him, please?
Okay, cool as.
So that is a dirty 20.
That is a dirty 20. You got him in a
18 plus
headlock. He has nothing. And you're going to tailspine and give me an attack roll.
I already did nat 20.
Nat 20. Holy fuck. I'm not going to... He's basically fucking dead. He is literally dead. As you've got a...
Combat ending.
But it just came in so fast. Headlock, spine, in the side. So, give me a 50-50 dice roll. Highs or lows? Tell me high or low. Give me 50.
I'm rolling it?
Yep. You're the one who killed him.
I did low, 3.
Right? So there is no soul coin. Oh, look, he has to have a soul coin due to the fact that you get 1 soul coin off this guy.
I'll take it. Do I physically get a thing that appears in my hand?
Yeah,
Or how does it
as he-
apparate?
As he dies, you can hear this the rolling of a coin, and this soul coin appears by the side of him.
Sonic the Hedgehog style.
Yep. Yep. Okay. And you head towards the cart. Yep.
I'm going to check him for any actual gold or anything.
And extra gold. Here we go.
Yeah, any loot.
He has 8 gold on him.
8 gold.
8 gold. Nice.
What armor was he wearing?
Just
If
shitty.
anything.
Just shitty leather stuff from a fucking watch.
Before we go to move, I'll go over to the butcher and I'll break open the handcuffs that are still probably on her at this point.
I was hoping that he would have the keys, actually.
Yeah. But what you
All
can...
that too, yeah.
So give
Yeah,
me...
I want to unlock them so that I've now got handcuffs.
But give
Yeah,
me a
if we could use them on someone else, that'd be great.
give me an investigation roll, guys.
That'd be amazing.
Just
What did I
tearing
roll?
into
My
this
dice go
human's
there.
body.
15 plus. What's my investigation, do you reckon?
7.
Insight, intimidation, investigation. Damn it. 15 minus 1 is 14.
14.
So better than mine.
All right.
That's
A
plus 1.
17 for Zaffin as he held
17. On his chest, he has Sinde livery. So he has the livery of his house or his town or the city that he's in, and it's got, you can see underneath this, right, it's written Sinde Watch.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Any nice weapons or just kind of Towns Guard?
Just
standard
Towns
stuff?
Guard shitty stuff, basically.
Right.
Nothing crazy. And you head towards the cart. And as you kind of go around the corner, you can see this cart is kind of off and kind of trotting on a little bit in front of you.
Does it look like there's anybody else in the cart or just the driver?
You're just looking, and as you're looking at it, it's just dead bodies.
In the cart?
Yep, just piled on the back of this cart.
Pull out to him.
Is it an
This
open
one.
cart?
Yep,
Oh, I thought for some reason it was a covered cart. Okay.
like a horse and cart.
Yeah, but I thought that it was a horse and cart with the canopy
No,
for
this
some
is
reason.
this is in the Wild West.
That's what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, go. Azazel,
Who's driving it?
hunched figure, sitting in the back, sitting in the front driving.
I'll yell out to him. You've missed one. There's one back here.
Ooh,
See if we can get his attention.
ooh, you can. Whoa, and the cart stops, and this guy kind of just sloths off the cart and then turns, and you can see this lemure going,
Yeah, amazing.
kind of just slothing over to. So, whoa, where is it? Where is it?
Corpse back there.
Oh, fantastic! I'll be back. Look after my cart.
Sure.
Well, we were actually going to ask you if we would be able to hitch a ride since you're going in the same direction that we're looking to go. Would we be able to, what's the word? Pick up your services?
Oh, look.
Commandeer your services?
Well, to be honest, commandeer is you taking them, so I'm not
No,
too
no,
sure
no,
if that's
no,
the
no.
correct wording.
That's the wrong word. Yeah, we're hitchhikers. We would like a
Hitchhike.
ride.
They did say that if you're not supposed to pick up hitchhikers because they could be murderers, but it's quite unusual to have 2 murderers in the same car.
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
8
listen,
of us,
let
so
me your
there's even
friend.
less chance.
Was that meant to be a
Please
joke?
lend me a friend. I bring news of the most fantastic pile of bodies all the way in the center of the city. Like hundreds of them. Imagine how many you could take back to your master in your brilliant little cart here. If you give us a ride, we shall show you where.
Do you know why there's hundreds of bodies in the center of the city?
Because that's where the death is?
No, because I put them there.
Oh, that's where you're going. Amazing.
That's a joke. That's a joke, yeah. As you can see, sloth over to this corpse and starts picking it up, and then kind of goes back in and just chucks it into the cart.
Are you quite proud of your collection? Do you like this body of
Look,
tiles you're collecting?
a lot of people like the furniture that I make, to be honest, and the light shades and the light bulbs and all the walls and stuff. People come from miles, or at least feet, to buy my stuff.
I've got some gold. Come and show me.
You're selling this at the market, yeah?
Yeah, goes like
Can we come
hotcakes.
check it out?
Hey, if you want, just don't bruise the bodies when you get in there, okay? Just kind of, like, all your sticky stuff, especially you, Spine Devil, just don't stab them. This is the merchandise, and I just don't want to, like, sew things up today.
We wouldn't want to harm the merchandise at all.
Yeah.
Julian kind of just slowly flaps his way over and perches himself just on the edge, avoiding the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Is just here a good spot? You reckon we can get comfy?
It's fine.
Yeah. So he gets up onto the cart, and you can see him goes, and the things in front are not horses, as you realize they're quite close. They are just really big maggots, like the things that you eat. He's just kind of like just fucking tied 2 maggots up at the front, and then he goes,
Right, yeah, all right, we'll head towards the city then. We head towards the city. Okay, cool.
I hate to ask, but this is definitely faster than walking.
Well, yeah, of course it is. These are just not ordinary maggots. These are racing maggots.
Of course.
It's a race.
Gah!
and they move slightly faster.
Amazing.
But I'm
Yeah.
hoping that the stench of the bodies and corpses is going to hide any stench of our trail as well. And hopefully the people that are following, if they happen to be following us, maybe they won't be able to pick us up with this new scent.
Yeah, well, you might be. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Did you say that out loud, or did you just say it to yourself?
No, I apologize. That was Sol talking to the DM.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking to the viewer. Yeah, are you in a bit of a rush then, peeps? Are you? If you want to pay, we can get a little bit quicker.
Oh, I've got some gold.
Gold. Well, I need 10 gold for the passage, and then, you could just kind of butter my bread a little bit by adding a little bit of, like, 5 gold. Or you could buy one of my statues when we get into the city.
I was going to say,
How
I'd love to
are you
check out
going
your
to make
statues.
how are you going to make the maggots go faster?
Well, they're going as fast as they can. Look at them. They're speeding along. But
That's as fast as they can. How does my gold make them get there faster?
well, you don't know. You don't know until you pay me my 10 gold, and I'll get there faster, won't I? I can't just give you all my secrets, otherwise you'll be doing it all yourselves. Suited my voice.
You can drive them? I'll drive them.
You gonna drive them?
Sure.
I would like to pay him the 10 to 15 gold that I nicked off the body of the dead guard.
All right, you pay him the 8 gold that you nicked off the dead body of the guard.
Well, all right. I'm gonna need another 10. I need another 2 gold. Pay up.
Look, 8 is a down payment. We'll do the last couple when we get there.
No,
That
I
seems
have to
fair me.
pay. I have to pay. So I'm not taking this. I have to pay.
He needs to pay 10 gold to be able to get where we're going.
There's
But
a
then he
toll,
asked for 5 gold for himself.
and none of us have any gold from just beginning gold.
Thank you, Soul Coin.
It depends on whether or not we spoke to Tenebrax earlier and whether or not he's willing to turn one of his extra soul coins into gold, and also whether or not he's willing to help the party out.
Can I try and speak to him and say, I think you may have miscounted. There's 10 coins there, and I'll minor illusion an extra 2 in the pile.
You're going to have to minor illusion the next person that he gives the gold to as well.
All right, minor illusion. Is that what do you reckon that comes under? Does that come under charmed?
No,
I'm
that's
not
illusory.
casting it
All right.
on him.
All right, so here you go, okay? You give me an Arcana check. So you roll me an Arcana check.
Thank God, it's something I'm actually good at. 17.
All right.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, this 10 gold there.
And he kind of just goes, yeah! and he walks towards this thing, and you can see that as he goes down this road, you can see that it comes up to like a gateway type thing, and then there's like something he kind of pulls up against, and his arm comes out. And he goes 1, and he goes 2, 3, and you can hear him counting every one. And then when he gets up to like 9, he goes bow 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 bow.
Your gold is not valuable. You have to get. Has anybody got any gold?
Can I rummage through some of the bodies on here? Does any of the bodies that he's picked up happen to have any gold?
Give me an investigation roll.
Ooh,
May I assist, please?
really thought I had it. Really thought I had it.
Investigation. I got another 15 minus 1. 14.
Okay. All right. Awesome. 14. You find another 3 gold on the bodies in you.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
there
yes.
we go.
All right.
There we
So
go.
you give it to him, and he takes
Yeah.
it out. Oh, yeah, okay. And he goes, and as he puts the 2 gold in, he gives you back the 1 gold that he's got because it's obviously
And I'll
too
give
much.
it back to him.
Oh, thank you.
For you, my friend.
Yeah. Look, I got a present for you. It's in the center of the city.
And this door opens, goes, "Tsh," and this gold swirling spark, and he drives his car. Ah! And you go, "Doo-doo," and then you kind of feel yourself elongated, like as if you're pulling through space and stuff, and you pop out, and you hear the thrum of this city, as if you have just been injected into the city, not the howling landscape that you were in. You are now in the center of this city, and you can see
That's
this.
so cool.
Yeah, see, like I haven't got enough gold to pay you, so I just usually just drive back and forth because I just don't get tired because I'm a blob. But yeah,
As he starts heading towards his townhouse, heading towards his house, and you can see that he goes in. So you can see there's a mixture of people here. It is just and from the blasted wastelands of what it was, it's now semi-bright. It's still quite muted, but you have tieflings, you have dwarves, you have all these different races just walking around, but they all have something. You kind of look at them and go, yeah, he's got somebody else's master. There's warlocks in there and everything else.
What's up? What I missed?
Amazing.
You
I
just
am Telerex now.
Am I dead?
no,
you
you,
just
No,
did
no,
your
no.
normal
Yeah.
chaos.
you just fucked me. You have, you fucking prick.
So whilst,
I didn't think I'd end this
That was
early. I'm like,
amazing.
oh,
while Stubbs is fixing it, essentially we got through part of the city. We found a cart. We bribed him to take us into the next place where we're now looking for the next gold soul coin. But he's taken us to his house at the moment.
oh, kinky. All right, I'm in.
The actual city's like kind of making a different sort of dimension to the rest of the
Yeah.
level.
I love it. It's all right.
And
I will
Soul
finally
killed a
listen.
cop, just so you know.
Oh, cool.
I didn't.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
To be fair, I
As,
killed the cop.
as Azel did.
indirectly.
I mean, you were responsible.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Well, I've got
this
myself
is-
a nice shiny pair of handcuffs. So.
Are they
it's the
still on your
wizard's fault.
wrist?
The
Like,
floppy
he's still
handcuffs.
technically cuffed.
No. We uncuffed her.
Oh,
We found the key.
Did someone get
uncuffed her.
teleported to that guy?
Yeah.
Summoning demons.
We
That's
brought
how she
a-
got cuffed.
Yep.
We brought a guard back with him.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't help that Soul doesn't know how summoning circles work.
Yeah. Fuck. Hold
I
on.
ruined Sev's entire thing.
You have, yeah. You fucked me
My
right
bad.
up.
This
You
wasn't
just-
part of the plan, guys. It just ended early.
What you doing?
I was commentating a Destiny thing. That's why I'm in
Oh,
a suit.
nice.
Oh yeah. Who ended up winning that?
Oh, the ANZ team got 16:45 as the time to beat,
Wow.
Damn.
which is impressive.
Damn.
Takes me longer to turn on my PC.
I don't miss
Ah,
that. I do
fuck.
not miss that.
You just fucked me right up, you absolute prick. Oh, God.
You
So.
gotta- this is how you learn, though. You're in the crucible now. Like, you know. I think next time I join in late, you'll be fucking all on top of it.
I don't think there's a way to avoid that.
There is a way, but it's a pain in the ass as well.
Yeah, I definitely fucked Sevs because I said I wasn't coming tonight.
All right.
And so you would have prepped for this one. So
Right, Zafan that's you there. Just do that one easy enough. Fuck you.
He's going to remember our names by the end of this.
You bastards.
Actually.
I fucking hate you all.
Hey, someone should leave, and then we should all leave and rejoin, and then the order's all fucked.
Oh.
Right, so that's you are over there. You are there. You are there. You fucking wankers! I fucking hate you all.
It's funny to see like who ended up where and with who else in their frame as well.
It is, Cheeks. It is funny to see that.
All right, so Cheap's Clackenham was fucking. I feel
Wait, so
like
we in combat?
No.
Against you.
I'm
We're
just
taking down the Imp Gang.
Oh wait, what? I left for like an hour.
the Imp Gang is not in. Right, so Valis is there. Things there. So who am I missing? I am missing Luke. So Billy, you are there. I can do you straight away. That's you straight. I have to fucking bastards. And then you are. So Luke is up there, and then I am missing Ags. And Ags is
Ms. Rizal.
all the way. This is shit. Alright, yeah. Sorry guys. Sorry for all that fucking crap. There we are. Now you should be fine. Perfect. Right. So you're in the city, and as I said, there's bustling, there's food, there's carts, there's slavery, there's people in chains, there's demons in chains, there's devils in chains, there's also humans. You can see normal bystanders walking through. You can see that they have some sort of protection against devils and demons and devils and all that sort of stuff, but they are still here. You can see, you can hear them trying to tout their ways as they are trying to sell shit. And you can see this Lemure that you cut in the back of the car. We say, yeah, my place is over here. Come and have a look. You can check if you want to buy something, if you got a house or another half. Like the screaming lampshades, hot sellers. And he pulls in, and you can see like he's in this little compound, and he kind of goes into this compound. And as he walk into the compound, doors open, and they are just basically body parts on doors, on hinges. He's got all these different body parts, and this is my bestseller. This is a lampshade that I've basically, like a frog. You put the straw up a frog. Basically, that's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And you can see like this face stretched over this lampshade. Because look, you can just go like I got a friend who does like permanent light spells, and you go bonk, and it just lights up, and you can see this ghastly fucking lampshade just go boom.
Are we in like Bed Bath and Beyond? Like what the fuck?
No, it's Dead Bath and Beyond.
Ah.
The Zinco.
Bed Bath and Beyond the grave.
Yeah. So yeah, there we are. That's it. Like, what are you looking for? I've got a coat rack where you can see just a single dead body with all these different arms just sewed onto it.
This is all very interesting and very exciting, but I think that we might need to go and find ourselves some money so that we can come back and purchase some of your beautiful wares.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the trip, my friend.
No worries.
We'll be on our way.
You just got me back in a better time, is it? Thank you.
No problems at all.
Okay.
Butcher, I thought you had loads of money. You were just telling me how you want to decorate your house.
I deliver.
I don't even own a house.
I deliver.
Delivers.
Like you get it out of the bodies, or what?
If it's out of the postcode, though, it might take me a little bit, because even though my maggots are really fast, it could be a bit of a distance.
That's why we got click and collect. We'll be alright.
I just send my maggot drone. I'll send my maggot drone, and he looks off into the corner. There's like a box with this massive maggot with wings going. Yeah, it's just something I'm trying to do. I'm gonna call it Glamazon, but it's a naming. It's a work in progress. There's no maggot joking yet. As he pulls his hat on, make hell great again.
Oh God.
Very cool.
Amazing.
Make Zariel great again.
Oh my God. I am going to have a look for it's some kind of tavern or somewhere we can rest for a minute, because we got exhausted, found the cart, came here, I don't think we've had the chance to actually have like a short rest.
Would we have had time to rest on the cart ride?
That's what I was about to ask. How long does how does the time you're winding of the gate work?
Well, it didn't work like that. If you would took the cart ride, I would say yeah, easy, no worries. Okay. But because he just literally took you around the corner and you paid for the gate trip, it was only 10, 15 minutes at the best.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And you walk out of his compound, he closes the door, and you can, as the doors close, as the gates close, you can hear the bodies going, "Help me!" And then another one goes,
keep going.
Another one goes, "Hey, excuse me, fine gentleman."
Yeah.
Look, if it's not much of a bother, I hope I'm not a bore or anything like that, but please, can somebody scratch my nose? It's been itching for the God knows how many years.
Zafin reaches up and scratches it for him.
Oh, thank you.
I felt dirty.
Thank you.
I want to wash my hands.
Zafin just walks away confused.
Right. What's
Scratch my own nose.
Where's this dude's shop? Like, where are we compared to the city? Compared to where we think that we need to go to find the next soul coin? Like, can we see this yellow beam?
No. Yeah. So the soul coin, you know what happens with the soul coins. The soul coin comes in and then starts changing into the person because that's what happened with the Goliath. It came in, it started sparking, it became a person, and then he started losing the radiance and started breaking down and went back in to being a Goliath, and then you killed him. So it could be a thing of information gathering, or it could be something like over listening in a pub or a tavern or something like that.
Everything that we don't have money to do.
Mr. DM, sir.
Yes.
Does like hell itself know something outside of, who was the boss lady again? Misrael?
Zariel.
Ariel.
I can be if you want.
Zariel.
Yeah, does hell know anything sort of going on? Like there's something weird, because we've all obviously picked up on the fact that something's going on, right? And we need to sort of start heading towards these coins, otherwise we wouldn't be like working together.
So
there's like the general consensus that like something's
There was a
going
massive
down.
voice in the sky that told us to go and get these coins.
Yeah, but like this,
we heard that, yeah.
We heard that, that's what I'm saying, but it's like hell itself, is everyone sort of on this sort of path,
well,
like stopping what they're doing? Or...
Zariel did make that kind of proclamation being like, hey, hunt these guys down, and then threw out, hundreds of thousands of flyers all over the place. So yeah, they know, I would imagine they know something's going down.
They know something is up. They turned around and said, look, they want to get the coins. You have seen another group of devils coming into the city, and possibly another group of devils on a ridge line as well coming into the city.
That's how we head to a tavern.
See if I can find Tracer where that coin went, because now we're in theory. Are we closer now? Is that what we've done?
You're closer. You're in the center of the city,
right?
And as you fly up, there's more traffic up here. As you fly up, there's other demons that are flying around and all this sort of stuff, and you can see that the center of the city is basically jam-packed by these markets. You're looking around for the damage that has been caused to these towers. As I said, they've come in, and you can't. The last tower is a fair way back, and you can see that has scored some damage, and then you can see a skid on the top of one building, and then it kind of in the direction of the main city, the main center of the city.
I would like to round everybody else up and go in that direction. Does that sound good?
Yeah, you start walking through the city, yeah.
So do we have a plan? Are we just trying to get there first? Because I feel like wouldn't it be smarter to let someone else do all the heavy lifting here and we just take it?
It's been there for 2 days already, so somebody else has already done that.
Someone else is 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just got to try and figure out where it is.
Or go for it. Something different.
How about we find a tavern and see if we hear any stories, and then maybe while we're doing that, some of you can get a rest.
Yeah, we need to rest. We need to investigate, because that coin is not there anymore. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
We should at least find out if it got up and walked away, or if there was a struggle, or if somebody took it. Like, what happens if nobody cared about it because they're all too frightened of Zariel?
Well, I reckon there's probably going to be at least someone who would have seen that go down, see this radiant comet appear out of the sky, smash into the city, and then see something of radiance, maybe not a radiant Goliath, but something else, walk out. That's
Well, I
going to
can tell you
generate.
that I didn't give two shits about that coin until the weird voice in the sky told me that I had a way out of hell.
That's assuming that anyone else has heard that. Maybe it was just those of us here, but at least seeing that is different from the norm, and that would generate discussion in a place like this.
You're
There's gotta be
right. We
some
should
bit of
we should
information we can
discuss.
pick up.
I say Imp Gang shall head over towards where this coin is. You guys just stay put. Go to that tavern. Try and find some information. Just
Yeah,
leave it
that's
with
not
us.
happening,
We'll-
employ. And
we
I'm going to
will find
start
it.
walking towards the place that Azazel said where the coin would have been.
Yep. So you.
Alright, I'm with the bit of devil.
Yep. All right. So.
I'll go.
Okay, you start
Move
walking.
on.
You start walking. Everybody give me a D100 roll. Are we looking for highs or lows?
Highs.
Just all gonna
Highs?
go highs, yeah.
Or
Yes, I
highs?
got low.
Oh, thank goodness, I got 12.
I love these. I'm gonna go
16.
high.
got a 7.
Oh, God.
All right,
That might be high.
I got a
hold on.
7 too.
45.
What?
45.
45.
Should have gone low.
Is,
I'm
is,
struggling because I'm an idiot.
is,
This one.
is 42 the highest we got so far?
What's
45.
050?
Oh,
Oh,
I got the
that's-
same as you then. 50.
Is that 50? Yeah.
050 or 50?
50 and then an O.
50 and then an O. All right. So you got. So we've got as is fuck my life. That guy, and then that guy. All right. So we're gonna do a roll off between you two guys. Whoever. So
81.
Please,
So-
can we both go?
pardon?
Please.
Billy's got
Can we
81.
both go?
Who got it?
81.
Billy got 81. Fuck. Billy goes as you're walking through. Billy goes
Yep.
and disappears on you.
Shit.
As you can see, you get dragged into a dark room, and barely any light is on, and you can see the flickering candle is off onto the side, and you can see this young boy covered in blood. You can see like he's now wearing like a patch of somebody else's skin on his face. Have we met before?
No.
Look, I think I'm in a bit of trouble.
I'm definitely in a bit of trouble, yeah. Well, what are your friends, what are your people told me to like, I just wanted some help and somebody to talk to, and they said to kill their master, so I killed my master, and then they said to wear his skin on his face to get power. I don't know if that was me who was saying this, to wear his skin on his face, but then I got another person and I left it, and the watch come in, and I left that person to fight the watch, but then somehow it dragged one of the watch people, and now they're really after me. So I need to bind you to me. You become my familiar, and then we can just burn shit. I need
So
you
what you're
real.
saying to me is that you want power.
Yeah.
Oh, binding me sure will get you a small modicum of power, but I know a way you can get significantly more.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Yes.
Oh Lord, 18.
18. What? How?
Enter into a contract with me. Give me your name, and I will bestow upon you all the power you could ever want.
Okay. Right. Okay. Will we be able to like get me out of this trouble? Will you be able to like turn back time and get me out of this trouble? Because look, they've put me on, and I'm wanted now, and I'm wanted, and I'm like 20 gold. It's pretty high. It's pretty high.
Sign the contract. Give me just a small price. Give me your soul, and the world will be yours.
He's gonna fucking roll. Let's fucking that.
That was a natural one.
You want my soul?
For freedom, for power, small price to pay.
I haven't got a soul. I've already sold it.
Do I get the sense that he's lying?
give me a roll, man. Give me a perception roll. Let me see.
Perception.
I don't,
Perception.
either insight or insight roll would be the better one.
Damn, that's just like a +0. Nah, this is a 5.
5. Look, he's telling it to you. He's telling the truth. He's like, yeah, I've sold it. Like, I've been like summoning like demons all over the place, and like this is how I could do this. Like a guy come in, he had like big horns, big wings, and then he goes, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I just want to summon demons to have friends and have a chat and stuff." And then he gave me the power, then I give him a soul. But then I need you as my familiar. So you give me your name, you sign my contract, and then you can be my familiar. How about that?
Motherfucker.
And that is a 14 on persuasion.
14 on persuasion. Do I roll anything against that?
No. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. Like, yeah. So then we can kind of join. And
Just at the tip.
Just at the tip. It was just tips.
It's like docking.
Yeah. Diddy docking.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I can't get the docking out of my mind. I have a counter offer for you. Since your soul is already forfeit,
Yeah.
gather to me the next time you summon me 5 eligible souls.
5 eligible souls. 5 souls. Eligible. Okay, cool.
Have them take your place in the contract, and the benefits you reap will be 5-fold.
Okay, what's your real name? So because at the moment it's kind of like higgledy-piggledy and random. I got a bearded devil earlier on. I think I had an imp at one time. I think a spine devil come in next time. So you give me your name, and I will put it into the spell.
You summoned me. It's only polite if you give me your real name first.
Mine? Sven.
Sven?
Zingali.
Wonderful. Hi, Sven. My name is Billy.
Is that your real name?
My name is Billy.
But if it's not your real name, I won't be able to like summon you.
Oh, you'll still be able to summon me.
Okay, all right.
We've entered into a verbal agreement.
All right, 5 souls. 5 souls. All right, no worries. And he puts his hand through the thing, and he go boop back into the real world. All right, cool. So,
Hold on.
Sven Zengali has no soul.
Wow.
Okay,
It's a low drop.
there's a low
Damn
drop.
it. Damn it. Damn it.
Fucking
Damn it.
Sven. All right, cool.
You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one character.
This is the BBG, right?
I haven't finished with him yet. Like he's still going.
Oh my
Right.
god.
It was supposed to be a bit, and now he's just gone.
Now he's just in here. I got one laugh out of it. Now he's just here to fucking stay.
Australis season
Yep.
3,
Yep.
baby.
The hunt for Sven's soul.
So
We'll be
you
in the final fucking session, like about to defeat the final boss, and one of us will just pop, and it'll be him.
hey,
5 souls.
hey
One of us is,
guys.
they found these coins. They're crazy, right? They're all gold.
One of us has turned around and got him to kill his master and go on the run. I've now turned around and gone, hey, just sacrifice 5 people for me. It'll be fine.
So you walk down. You walk down the center, and it's chalk and cheese from the outer rim of Avernus, where you kind of sat and you're in the battles, you're in the war, to what it is now. If you think of a busy Middle Eastern marketplace where the shout, the screams, the smells, the just everything there. I was going to say something else then. I pull myself back from the brink, and then you walk down. So anything you kind of need, you could possibly get there. You have, and I'm going to broach on this slightly, there are young slaves here in chains of every race. I'm just not going to go much more into it, but that's what it is. And as you walk down the center, you can start seeing on the sides of the walls the damage of where this comet has come in and hit lower and lower and lower. And then you see a pub. You see a tavern.
Going in.
You going in?
Go in.
Right, towards the tavern. Let's go.
Okay.
What's it called? What's the tavern called?
The Fiend's Pit.
Beans bits.
Somewhere I belong.
I knew you were going to fucking ask me that, to be honest.
Not like the in
Yep.
plain sight or something. Like,
All right. And so you walk in, and it's a bustling bar because it's not just dealing with demons and stuff. You're bustling with humans, different races of the material plane in here. And behind the bar, you can see this older, larger, like, devil sitting there. Red scales that are slightly aged and tarnished, as you can see, a pit fiend.
All right, guys, let's fight him for his soul coins. Nothing
You
can
go
go
right
wrong.
ahead and I push him in front.
I'm gonna clock that pit fiend immediately and just
Bartender.
keep a very respectful distance. I know exactly what that thing is. I am staying away from it.
Yeah, you can see he's behind the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Would everyone know what a
Bartender.
pit fiend is?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's their basic generals and not really somehow behind a bar. You don't know unless he's bought his freedom somehow from a master, or it's a pit fiend and he's just turned around and says, "I'm fucking going," and they've gone, "All right, no worries."
Can I go up to the bar?
Yeah.
Barkeep at
Oh.
the pit fiend.
What can I do for you, boy?
How you going, mate?
Oh, I'm very well. I'm having a grand old time here. I am.
Oh, amazing. Do you guys want a round? I point back to my boys. Anyone want Imp Gang?
I'm not looking at him.
These are all my friends. That's the butcher. And I point.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Knowing we don't have
Julian.
any gold, no thanks.
Nice. Oh, nice to meet you all. Welcome to the Fiend's Pit, best bar in the Brass Keep.
I can imagine with someone like you behind it. Oh, of course.
Well, not many people play around. That's what I'm saying. And people pay their bills and don't try and gyp me at
Oh, I'd
all.
never dream of that, good sir.
Good. I'm very glad. I'm very glad you're one of them.
How much is a drink?
One of them. Oh well, depends on what type of drink you want. We have.
Just cheapest slop.
Well, yes, I can spit in a glass for you if you want.
Is it alcoholic?
Well, it'll be something. But look, I'll run you through my menu because I'm very like happy about my menu. See, look, I've even put all these different font on it. Do you know what a font is?
No, please do tell.
A font is different writing.
Guys,
It's the
you
same.
put font,
It's the
you
same.
Put font on it.
It's the same letters, different writing, and it's loads.
This guy.
I had a guy here, and he was a letter person and a paper person, and he come in and he designed. Look, Fiend's Pit. He's even written it on the top. He's even given me an address. Fiend's Pit, Brass
Is
City.
it, anyone got gold? Anyone got money? Like at all?
We just spent it all on the cart ride.
Turns out everyone is broke.
Oh, but I'd still have my money, right? Or did you guys non-canon make me lose that?
When did you get money?
Yeah.
I think I just had money existing. I don't know if it's still a thing though.
Okay.
DM's
don't
discretion.
Don't give a fuck.
Excuse me, Mr. Pitfiend, sir.
Yes, bud.
In exchange for a round of drinks of something slightly better than you spitting in a glass, would I be able to sing for our dinner? And I pull out my viola.
Ooh, look. I'm not going to tell you no, but
Can I tell him no?
if you want to, but like the problem that you have is a lot of people in you that if you strike the wrong note, you may be getting thrown glasses at you. But like we don't know. Give it a go. Let's see. This is the Fiend's. This is the Fiend's Pit. You can do whatever you want.
So giving it a go.
Go for
Would
go.
anyone help me?
I will give you guidance. I will pat you on the back.
I do not have charisma.
All right, you'll be my backup dancer. Wonderful.
Barkeep, sir, could I have a bunch of empty glasses to throw, please?
I was about to ask how much is it per glass to throw.
Per glass. For this, free.
Oh, thank you, good
And he
sir.
and he
Can I
slides.
roll with advantage to the assistance from my friend
No,
Tenebrax?
he said he's going to give you guidance with just a 1d4.
No, I'll do this.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh,
They're the
that's
same
good.
amount, yeah, they're the same.
I'll never do that. All right. That is a total of 25.
Hey, you can see that. You can see that Azazel jumps up to the corner, starts pulling his whatever fucking musical instrument he has. I can't remember. And starts plucking. Tenebrax is by the side, giving him the old like, going back and forth, just like.
My wings are just like.
YMCA.
giving the old 3-foot shuffle, like. And you can see people have stopped and started looking at you. And as you're doing this, the pit fiend is starting to pour you out drinks.
Butcher won't do a drink, but she will want to be clocking everybody in the bar to see where the dingiest, the darkest table is.
Look, he's all pretty dingy, but there is one in the back corner that you can see that it's like between two light sources that is darker than everything else.
And are other people already seated there, or is it empty?
Look, I'll do a 1, 2, 3 full, 4, 5, 6 empty.
Okay.
Empty.
Amazing. I'll probably go over there whilst they're distracting everybody with that.
Yep. Okay.
I'll take a drink and I'll follow.
What
I'll
is?
clock that.
I don't want to draw attention by not drinking.
All right. And as you walk across, you grab your drinks and you walk across, and you can see the pit fiend comes across, and he puts some menus down. He goes, "All right, use your menus," and goes to the imps, and he's got like 4 pieces of paper, and he goes, "This is for you to color in."
Amazing. Thank you,
And grabs
good
the
sir.
orange and starts colouring
Does
it
he
straight
give them
away.
any like crayons, or
Yeah.
he just hands them paper?
Yeah. Hands up paper. Oh, look, you could just draw blood from someone.
And like holding the crayons like this.
Yeah.
With the crayons a seven finger.
Between the lines. You have to get between the lines. This is what this is all about.
It's
And
more
you-
creative when I don't do that.
And you can see this, and then the picture is of him in a pose.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
What it reminds me of is Onwards. Have you ever seen Onwards?
Oh yeah.
The Manticore? Yeah. Okay. So what are you guys doing? What's happening?
I do the mental telepathy with bearded butchers, sorry, and I'm just giving her the idea that we need to find somewhere to actually rest and get some information on where this coin would be without trying to draw attention to us. Say the coin out loud in case someone's listening.
In his head, he'll hear the response of, "It is 100% my plan. It's inconvenient that so many of them require a rest right now."
Yeah, them. Not me at all. I didn't punch a spiked devil straight in the chest.
I'd like to note that I don't, and I'm fine. So if we
I'm
want
fine
to keep
as well.
going,
Yeah, all the people that didn't turn up last game is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay.
Like
I just left.
above table, I think technically all of us need to rest because it's enough time in the day. If we don't physically rest, we're all going to get an exhaustion point anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So
Barkeep, good sir.
Oh yes, well,
I'm sorry. Did you introduce yourself? Did you say your name?
well, I'm the pit fiend.
Yeah, but you've got a name, surely.
Oh God.
if he gives his name, that's bad, right?
Ah,
I don't know. You'd have
Something
a stage
sneaky.
name or something.
Yes. So my name's Brian. Brian the pit fiend.
Fuck.
thank you, Brian. Brian, do you have accommodation here?
Of course, we have the best.
Of course.
We have the best in the city. Do you want cellar or second floor?
I look back at my group. I think we're cellar guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds cheap.
Yeah, look at us. We look like we belong in the fucking hole in the ground.
Okay. If you're cellar, it is 2 silver per person. If you're upper, you're looking at 5 silver per person.
I mean, you're good for that, right? Misriel?
Sure.
Attaboy. This guy,
Sure.
and I go like push him towards him.
Can
He'll
I
cover
put
that
him
one.
in the lower? Do you have just a box in a room that I can lock?
Look, I did start that way, where you could kind of bring your own fun, BYO type thing. But now that we're upper class, my sister hotel down the my sister tavern down the road does that.
Le Pit Fiend?
Hmm?
Le Pit Fiend instead of the Pit Fiend? Never mind, it's a shit joke.
No, it's the second pit fiend.
Right on.
Pit fiends.
Yeah,
Pit Fiend.
fiends pits too.
Fiend's pits.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah,
Fiend's left pit. The
I laugh.
Fiend's
It's just like
Fiend's right
just one, just normal fucking tavern, like the Dead Donkey or something like that. Slug and lettuce. Slug and
Well,
lettuce.
what my friend is trying to say is that we would love to hire your accommodation for the night, because we are mighty adventurers, and we're on a quest. We're on a very important quest from the Lords of Hell themselves. But I mustn't say no more. I mean, unless you want me to. And
We're definitely not. We're definitely just looking for a
You can
place to
see
rest.
you can see that he looks at you and go, yeah. Looks to the side and he goes, so 2 silver, there'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 1 gold. That'll just be 18 silver. Is it?
Israel,
Yeah.
you're up.
And then he gives you a piece of paper, Valis.
Is paper? Oh, is it like a receipt?
No,
No, it's a crayon.
it's another colouring in thing. There we are. Enjoy.
Thank you.
As he taps your head.
Do you like hang these up if you get a really good one?
Yeah, look, we have a wall.
Ooh.
He points to a wall.
The
The best-
kids ones is like thank you and like
Yeah,
like you see
and
in
the-
doctors.
the-
Yeah.
Zephyr tries to hand his to the good thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so good.
I want to be there when he hangs it up.
All right. So who's paying?
I guess I am.
Okay. Are you splitting the soul coin or you got extras?
I started with gold as my
Okay.
character thing.
Okay. Cool. And then he gives you basically goes,
But I only have like 50, so how much do I have left?
so you take 18, he takes 18 silver. So
Give him a
it's
gold.
10
So
silver
separate
to a
one of your
gold.
golds into silver.
Yeah, 10 silver to a gold, you get 2 silvers back.
Okay,
From 2
I'll
gold.
put that in my notes.
Okay.
And do that later.
And then he goes, like, you go down there, you go down underneath the stairs, go down 2 floors, that's the cellar. Enjoy.
I'm going to colour in one of the sheets left-handed and write Tenebrax 4 and hand it to you.
Right, awesome.
Let's see if you'll put it on the wall for me.
Right. Yeah. Put
I
some on the wall.
want to leave him 1 gold like on the table as well. And, be like, and we were never here.
All right. My lips, I am shum.
God. Is there many people in this tavern?
Packed, heaving.
Does anybody really seem to be paying attention to the new group of randoms that has
Give
come in?
me a perception roll.
Why am I doing this, guys?
And I
Zephyr
also
have
make that perception roll.
Yeah.
Perception,
Yeah.
really?
Can Zephyr be like listening out for anybody who's
6
mentioned
minus
the coin?
1.
6 minus 1, that is a 5.
9 minus 1.
9
8.
is, that is still an 8? No, you can't really tell. It's 2 things. So what do you say, Zaffan?
Just wanted to be listening out as we're walking through. Like, is anybody mentioning the gold coin,
Ooh.
the soul coin?
Give me a perception roll, man.
I was about to say, I also did the perception roll with Butcher and got a nat 20
Oh.
plus 1,
Yeah.
if that matters.
There's a few people kind of just glancing at you because obviously there's a larger selection and a varied selection of devils together. Generally, your devil races kind of stick together under your own, like imps stick with imps, beta devil sticks with beta devils, spine devils kind of stick together and stuff like this. So yes, you are kind of standing out like a sore thumb. Right, Zaffan?
Unfortunately, it was a 9.
A 9. You do not hear. It's too loud here. And you do not catch anything about the gold coin. Right. So, what's everybody doing? Is people going to stay down or anything like that?
I'm going to go rest. I need the
Yeah,
rest.
go rest.
Yeah. No, I'm resting.
Okay. You go for rest. Yes.
2 by 2.
I would like to go and do a medium distance reconnaissance mission to ground zero where the coin impacted.
Okay. All right. So I'll just deal with everybody else for a second. So everybody goes downstairs. The cellar is just literally a cellar. You go down, there's all the barrels and stuff. You go through a door, and it's just a basic open area with hay all over the floor. You can see other devils kind of just down on their luck, is just kind of just sleeping in there as you all kind of feed into that. Azazel, you go up. You go out and you start flying up. And you can see as you're from an aerial perspective, give him perception roll, man.
I would love to. Medium 12.
12.
Yeah.
So you go down and you can see, as you go towards the center, you can see that each of the walls is showing something ricocheted against the walls, as if it come in like a certain thing and bang, bang, doof, 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 because you can see the damage that this thing caused as it's going. And as you get into the center, you can see this crater where it hit and kind of just went across the floor, dragging all the floor up. Everything around the outside is charred and damaged. No, obviously, no devils were injured because obviously they're immune to fire. But you can see buildings were damaged and charred, and such a big explosion that some of the brasses started to kind of slump and melt slightly.
Right. Is there any flurry of activity around the actual impact site? Can I see the coin?
You cannot see the coin.
Gotcha. And is... Go on, sorry.
Go on, go on, go on.
Is there kind of any activity around the impact site right now? Lots of people going in and out, people searching, people flying around it. Any military presence? You know, have pit fiends shown up?
Look, there is a military presence. There are a few bearded devils down there, kind of scouring, kind of just popping through, using the glaives to kind of pop over some rocks and stuff to kind of see what's gone on here. And you can see some people talking, but that's about it.
So no obvious big golden ass coin sitting in the center.
No, because it kind of defeats the whole point, doesn't it? Like big arrow going, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna fly back. That's about all I should probably be doing on my own.
Okay. So you fly back. You get back into the cellar. Everybody else, long rest, guys.
You don't want us to do
I
shift
saw the soul coin.
to the other
crater.
devils that are in the thing?
It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to do
As-
shifts.
Yeah, we'll do
As
shifts.
we go to sleep, I will around our group at least cast alarm.
Okay. Cool. Lads. So
What
are
does
you
that do?
are you doing it prior to Azazel coming in or like
After
after? Okay.
he comes in. Yeah.
Can you
I'd just
imagine?
like to
Jesus.
talk to like
It'll-
one of the demons there and just get to know
Silent
them.
version.
They're all sleeping, mate.
Oh, they're also
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Right. So alarm is basically he puts a silver wire around your area, and if somebody walks in, the alarm will go off.
Does anyone sleepwalk? Or fly?
I sleep rat.
Sleep rat.
And unless somebody give me a D100 roll, please.
I will. 85.
85. Nothing happens. You kind of just chill out, and you wake up the next day.
Long rest?
Long rest.
Hey, the security on this place is great.
You got a pit fiend upstairs, man.
You're welcome.
So, like, you got to CR fucking 21 pit fiend upstairs.
Jesus.
Yeah, but he's so lovely.
He is very nice.
And British.
Excuse me? He's on fucking British.
Oh, that's
Cheeky fucker.
And what was it? If it wasn't British.
European, I think is the correct term.
oh,
I will
no.
fucking spit in your mouth.
You'll enjoy it.
We wake up, Butcher and Alice have just all of a sudden disappeared.
Yeah.
That was a good run, guys. No, he won't do that. He's
Good
gonna
game, good
fucking redo the fucking format again. The layout.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you.
Only reason why he keeps you guys alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're arguably invulnerable right now.
So
True.
you wake up, guys. You wake up the next day, and you got everything back, long rest, and all that sort of stuff.
Thank God.
So, guys, we're gonna go get this coin. Is that the plan?
And
Yeah, let's go check out this crater.
Does Azazel let us know what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, would you have told us when you came back, or would we be just talking about it now?
Yeah.
I would have mentioned it when I came back, and everyone kind of waved at me sleepily. So I'm like, fine in the morning, whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the question: have we figured out yet why the golden coins are so much more special than normal soul coins? Is it just because we kind of heard it in our heads that a particular goddess said, you know, if you find enough of these, I'll save you? Was that what it was?
Well, they're gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
That's
big,
why.
big floaty head said
The-
grab him
there
so
are-
we can escape the hell.
Is there 6 of us? Is there 6 coins or 7 coins?
There were 15. There was something like 15 flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just happens to be, coincidentally, enough coins for the whole group.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe more.
yeah, that
just,
works
in,
out.
just in case you died.
Good chance.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Just in case.
When?
But yeah, so she blessed them, I guess you could say, to make them different, which allows us passage out as long as we can figure out how to get to the gates, I guess.
Do
I've
we
got.
know that?
Yeah.
Can we turn them into something else?
That's what she said.
That's the question too.
The thing was, it will give you reprieve from hell. You still have to figure a way how to get out of hell.
Okay.
Is that what you guys all want? You all want to get out of hell? Like, I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
But like, think of the power that could come with these coins. Think of the people we could dominate and the things we could transform into. Just
I've got work to do. I've got to get back up there.
I have been transforming into things to be able to get out of here, and that's my ticket out. I'm taking it.
these fucking bearded devils, all so serious. Have some fun.
Imps,
What is this
young,
one you
think
speak
they've
of?
got the future ahead of them. Once you get to my age and I stroke my beard.
Ah, yes.
Dude, you're like
Take it a little.
25.
Oh, wow, when I was your age.
I remember when I was an imp.
I remember when I had one soul coin. It was just last week.
I'm gonna head up out of the cellar and get into the tavern proper.
Okay, you get back into the tavern. Like the tavern, the amount of people that's in this tavern is still exactly the same. It's bustling.
Yeah.
There is no like low point in this city. It is just bustling.
Well, let's listen out to see if we can find anything about this coin.
Yeah, you gonna do some investigation while you're up here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool as. Do some investigation. As somebody's doing investigation. Highs or lows, guys?
Hi.
High?
High.
Still? Give me a D100 roll.
Somebody else should be probably doing the
I
investigation.
changed my mind low.
Suffin's
I'll
terrible
do
at
an
this.
investigation.
I got 40.
I got 98.
98?
Or
72.
72? Actually,
I really wanted to go this time.
Billy,
I
Billy?
really wanted to go this time.
Billy?
Oh,
Billy, 98? Who was that, 98?
Yeah.
So that's
Here's Russell.
298.
298.
298?
Take it. I'll allow it.
Rollies.
298?
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So, Billy, give me another roll because he had your name and he's going to try and aim for you, but give me another roll.
Oh, no,
Yep.
I didn't have it. I had like
Give me
70 something.
Give me another roll because he's with advantage, mate. Give me another roll because he's at his name and he's gonna fucking aim for it.
9.
9. All right, not a chance. So,
Yeah,
Ms.
no,
Azul
no.
and Tenebrax, give me a D20. Highest wins. Roll me a D20.
Ah, roll a 3.
All right,
That one.
Let's have a look. 13.
13. Tenebrax. Everybody else is kind of looking around, and Tenebrax just disappears. Tenebrax,
He's gonna have fun with this one.
you aim,
This
you
wizard man.
land in a summoning circle, and you've got 2 rabbits, 1 puppy, and a couple of chickens in front of you.
Souls. Jesus, you weren't specific, Billy.
I know.
Oh,
What
You know.
is this?
you know, that's your souls. That's your souls. That's your souls that you're gonna get. Like you asked me to get you 5 souls. Use the souls.
This isn't an acceptable contract. Souls?
What do you mean? They're souls.
People.
What do you mean? They're people.
No, it can't be animals. It needs to be people.
Animals are people. People are animals.
No, they
Do you-
don't have a soul.
Have you ever read the document that Peter sends? Like they're souls.
No, we need people. More power. Can't give you power for animals.
Well, you didn't tell me it had to be people. Like, where am I going to get people from? Look, I'm in a bit of a bit of spot. I'm struggling. I have the watch after me. Look, if you become my familiar and give me your name, then you can stay here, and then you can stay here. You can like be my familiar,
God.
and you can kill people for me.
No, we need people souls for that kind of power.
But-
Can't do it with animal souls.
But if you give me your name, I will make a contract, and then you can be my familiar.
Right, no, we don't need names. I need your name. You summoned us. You
Us?
summoned me.
There's 2 of you.
Me? Yes. Lots of things going on in here.
But you sure you don't want the puppy?
Come in and have a look.
You sure you don't want the puppy?
I mean, I'll take it back with me. That's fine.
Okay. All right. People. Can it be an
Yes,
old?
five
Can it be an old person, like almost dead person?
Well, yes, that's fine.
Do they have to have souls?
They have to have souls. That's the point of this. It's where the power comes from.
What if they're dead already?
their soul will be gone.
That's a bit of a conundrum. Right.
What about you? Do you have a soul? Why don't you use your soul?
My soul?
Yes. I could offer you lots of power for that.
Yeah.
Power to get rid of the watch, you say?
That's a story. But no. So, let me get this right. It can't be a dead person. It can be an old person.
Be an old person.
So what's your
A young
name?
person.
What do you call yourself? Frank. Well, Frank, I have to think of this. Sure you're not going to take the puppy?
I'll take the puppy.
Okay.
with me, but it doesn't count as a soul.
Okay. All right. Let me think.
5 human souls.
5 human souls.
And I'll scoop up all the animals.
Okay. Yeah, he wipes the thing. You can see him like pondering something. And then as he's going to swipe, you can hear the door crash open and the watch crash into his room as he swipes. Right. And you're back in the thing. Carrying. As you get back into the tavern, fucking dogs go mental. There's 2 dogs. There's a chicken. There's a couple of chickens. They go thing. And then the cat that just starts squawking as it gets into the into hell with you.
Can I try and mage hand the chickens?
Can you give me a mage hand, man?
Oh my god, what do I even roll for that? That is crazy. I mean, it just happens.
Yeah.
My chicken.
Yeah, is there any other animal I can steal?
There's 2 puppies. There's a couple of chickens, and there's a cat. I think I said.
Did you
Got the
take
puppies wrapped up.
every chicken?
I took them all.
No, but did Billy take every chicken? Or is there like one?
I attempted to grab 2 chickens. I'm not sure if there was more chickens.
What's like the chicken to person ratio here?
Well, people are just kind of surprised that like somebody disappeared and come back with a handful of fucking farmyard animals.
Yeah, I want to like grab a farmyard animal and just start eating it.
Did I grab the cat?
Yeah,
I
if you
just
want.
want a cat.
I've
Yeah.
got the puppies.
What do I roll?
I want a dog, please.
I'll grab the chickens and I will go up. And I don't want to, but I will go up to the pit fiend with the chickens in mage hand.
Oh well, I haven't had a chicken for a while.
They're good. And I'm like biting the head off. Fucking-
Take them. They're yours to have. I have no use for them myself.
Okay.
I do, however, have use for some information if you're willing to share.
All right. Look, for a fine plucked chicken, I'll give you some. I would like one of those dogs though.
Oh, easily done. I'll call Lieutenant Brax over.
Dogs are... It's going price for a dog, you know. Cheap.
I just like shove the cat in my beard and try and hide it away so no one takes my cat.
Wait, if you give away the puppy, what am I eating for lunch?
I'll have one of the dogs, and I'll give you. If you give me one of those dogs, I will give you another stay in the 5-star cellar and all the information that you want. As
How
long
many
as
stars was the cellar we were in?
that's 5 stars.
That's the 5-star
Yes,
cellar.
that's the 5 stars.
It's a free night stay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, it'll be
I'll
dog.
take breakfast.
It may be a dog when it grows.
I'll give you one puppy.
Deal.
All right.
Yep.
Done.
Yep. And he takes the puppy off you, and you.
Maybe.
I'm keeping this one for later.
Okay.
Tuck it up.
All right.
Tuck it under a wing.
What
fair.
What information do you want?
So I'm assuming you would have heard the commotion that happened recently with that giant radiant comet that fell out of the sky.
Of course, it hit the center.
Would you happen to know what happened with that?
Yeah, of course. It hit the center. A glowing tiefling turned up. And then after a while, people didn't want to go. A glowing tiefling turned up. It kind of turned into a normal tiefling. And then a few people fought over it. I was looking after this, so I couldn't really be bothered to walk down there because, my old bones don't really work anymore and stuff like this.
Of course.
But yeah, one of the warlocks got hold of it.
Do you happen to know which warlock?
Oh, oof.
Did I see a cat?
No, we've given you the puppy, and I just have these 2 freshly plucked chickens
As you
that you
see,
still haven't accepted yet.
as he takes them, you can see they just burst into flame because this guy is like radiating heat. Just out of the cartoon,
cool.
just
Well
turns.
done.
Yeah, just out of the cartoon, just turns into a chicken, like dunk. Yeah, I think it was like Chad the Warlock Chad, if you want to call him that.
Can I try cooking my chicken while they're talking?
Yeah.
Like on him?
Tiefling's still alive.
You know, we're about to
or-
spend multiple sessions hunting down the Warlock Chad now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing.
Yep.
Okay, well, do you happen to know where Chad might be?
I think he has a store. I think he has a shop or a store towards the center. That's how he's there so quick. It kind of landed. It kind of landed in his shop or the area of his shop. That's why he got hold of it so quick.
Oh, wonderful. We're just honestly not really much else to do in hell. Saw the comments and thought, why not see what they're all about? Have a bit of fun with them.
Right. As he looks towards the poster that's just sitting on the wall with your faces on. Because yeah. I admit, I stay out. I stay out of these politics. I'm not a part of these politics. I've had my wars, and I'm just here for the font of the menu and the chickens and the dogs and anything else. If you find anything else from the material plane that you want to give to me, I'll take it off you, and you can have a stay in the 5-star cellar.
Keep that in mind. What did you say your name was?
Brian.
Brian.
Oh,
No,
well.
it's not Brian. It's Brian.
Brian.
It's
Brian.
British.
It's not fucking British.
British.
You fucking cunt.
Well, I will keep that in mind. It's always good to have a contact or two.
Anytime.
Brian, but before we go,
Brian.
can I want to show him my picture I colored in last night before I went to bed.
Mhm.
I really like this, but I also want to color in that one. Would I point to the one hanging on the wall?
Mhm.
Can we do a swap? Can I have that one? I'll give you this one. You can hang that there.
You wanna paint? You wanna color over one that's already been on the wall?
Yeah, just
somebody
no,
else?
the wanted poster. Like,
Look, buddy. I understand these imps are not the smartest tools in the box, and that you've only got the start of your soul coins and stuff. But
you call it an imp? Oh, wait a minute.
But look, mate. To be honest, as soon as you step outside, you'll see more posters. So you can take that one. There'll be more coming in.
I mean, if you're offering it,
Alright.
take my one and roll it up.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes.
Yeah. All right, and
You
you.
could use it.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna head for the shop.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to
it
say,
depends
head
on
to
whether
the
or not
shop.
Billy tells the rest of us.
Bedtime.
If I'm Chad.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, no. We've had this conversation in front of a couple, but I'll turn around. I'll
Okay.
give them the rundown of Chad the Warlock. He's got a shop just
The Warlock
across
Chad.
the way.
The Warlock Chad is full title is.
Warlock.
The Warlock
Warlock
Giga Chad.
To the Warlock.
every
thing.
time you see him, he's like theme, like that Giga Chad theme music plays.
Yeah, the one with the big chin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna head over to the shop.
All right.
And see what more we can find
You
out.
start walking through the shop. As you start walking through the shop, Julian, give me a perception roll, bud.
I'll try and just keep as low a profile as you really can in a public space like
Yep.
this.
Julian, give me a perception roll, buddy. That's your name, Julian. It's okay. I got you.
Which is your whisperer.
Great.
Say again?
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, you don't notice. All right, you walk out. As you walk out, guys, you walk out and you start heading towards the center. You head towards the center, you can start seeing the whatever his fucking name is. I'm fucking gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Azazel shows you where to go, and you can see the damage that
It's
stuff
British.
has caused and all that sort of stuff. And as you are on the floor level now, you can see the damage to it, and you can see off to the side a shop saying the Warlock Chad.
Myself. Is anybody following us since we left the tavern?
Give me a perception roll.
13.
Well, that's better. 18 for 17.
18 for 17.
Oh no, sorry. Perception is +1. 19.
19. All right, I'm gonna roll. Okay. You see a group of people, kind of not being nonchalant and stuff like that, but are basically there's 5 of them, a couple of imps, 1 bearded devil, and 1 spine devil in there.
Mizrazul's going to hear in his head, we're being followed, and I'll tell him the people, and then I want to slip into the shadows. I want to attempt to slip into the shadows.
Okay. You slip into the shadows.
If Zafan sees that, he's going to go invisible.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
also going to stealth out as well.
You're gonna stealth out. Okay.
If any of those are flying creatures, are they flying or on the ground?
All of them are on the ground at the moment. The spine devil is one that can fly. And
Who was it that saw the group originally? That 5 group that was walking into the city?
Gotcha.
Julian.
Julian.
And
Can I
Azazel.
pop into Julian's head and ask if that's the same group that he saw the other day?
I have no clue, so I've completely missed this. So you guys need to tell me.
Yeah, that's he's telling you now.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's
my
telling
bad.
you in your head.
What group? Where?
Behind us, there's a group following us. Is that the same group
kinda
that you
try
saw?
and- Kind of nonchalantly turn my head off.
You're like,
like not going into stealth like everyone else has.
The shadows are talking to you.
give me a perception roll, bud, with advantage.
You want me
May
to roll
I
for stealth?
Yep.
assisting because I was also up there looking with him.
Okay. He's already
so
got
this
advantage.
is
Can't get
happening.
double advantage. Yeah.
Can
go
I
on.
try and just take some more wanted posters of the gang that
This-
I see that we're walking?
Your loads, mate. There's loads, so you can go.
Yeah, I
nuts.
just want one of each of us.
Okay.
Yes. 24 stealth for me.
24 stealth.
22 for me.
22.
Dirty, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Wow. Fuck me. So is this? Sorry, Julian.
13.
13. You see them? They're missing. Like, you thought there was 2 spine devils prior to this, and now there's only 1 spine devil and a number more of imps. So you don't know what's going on. They seem similar, but they're not. And you walk. What are you guys doing? You just stopping off to the side? What are you doing?
So
Yeah, I'll let
Julian
him.
continues walking while everyone else seems to be stealth, and I'm
Yeah.
just going to
Okay.
walk a little
I'm
deeper
gonna go invisible and
so they
fly
can pay
out.
attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
I
was-
imagine I don't see anything.
Okay.
Essentially, I was trying to stealth into an alley to see if I could double back to get behind them.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
the same idea.
All right.
I'm
Yep.
going to go up and try and go
Right.
I had advantage and come around behind him.
Okay. So you're gonna fly up. So you're gonna try and sneak attack or something like that, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready magic missile.
Okay. You're gonna
I
run.
guess I'm coming too.
Okay.
But before all this happens, how far away am I from the shop?
Yeah, the shop is right there. It's like maybe 10, 15 foot away.
Can Julian just go and walk into the shop, please?
Yeah, I'd like to do that too. I feel like I wouldn't have noticed any of this. Just be
Yep.
like, all right.
You walk as you walk into the shop. So everybody else is kind of like started trying to get into certain areas and all that sort of stuff, and try and get into advantage points. Julian and Valis have just gone. Oh, everybody's fucking disappeared, and just walked into the shop of Warlock Chad, and you can hear 301, 302. 305.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just get him a pump. As you walk into the door, you can hear ding 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 ding, and you can hear 405, 455. I'm just getting my pump on, guys. I'm just getting my pump on. I'll be there in a second. As you can see, this tiefling kind of rack this barbell thing and get up, and you can see that he's like this tiefling that's got, as he's tops off, you can see that the scars of some form of ritual has been carved on his like red skin chest, and you can see his horns. His horns sweep back, and they're all carved into certain runes that are kind of like brightly lit with lights on in them and all that sort of stuff off him. Yeah, sorry, you caught me. I was just doing a half set before lunch. What can I sparring with the devil? You fucking crazy.
Oh,
Like-
no. You're getting mistaken. It's nothing to do with me. I want to buy from your shop, but these people back here, they seem to be not too interested in buying from you, if you
Thieves.
get what I mean.
I heard they were thieves, interlopers.
Thieves? In what? Like
I don't know about the second word. It just sounded big and fitting.
so? like I'm very confused. Like you, all right, I'll say. Let me understand this. Let me understand what you've got. Like as he's like slowly putting his like wiping himself down with a towel, like tensing his muscles up and stuff like this. He goes, all right, you just come into the shop, interrupted my bulk on, and then you said something about thieves outside?
So yeah, I'm trying to make it seem like it's a warning that we've come in, that there's someone about to come inside and cause a ruckus.
Right, okay, sorry. Azazel.
At this point, you probably hear some sort of small explosion from outside from the fight that's probably already been happening for the last 20 seconds.
All right. But what
to drive the point home.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it right there, and then we can get into the fight next time.
Aww. I want to punch
No.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. Like it's 10:30. It's 10:30. It's 20 to 11 now.
You know what? Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, because this is going to be a thing. So look, guys, you've earned enough that you are now level 3. Okay, you're all level 3, rolling into this thing. So remember, you have level 3s. That means you can choose your subclasses for your characters. Write it all up, because the next one you're gonna walk straight into a fight. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Everybody just ignore the glaive bullshit that just happened, because I don't know why that's there.
Okay, but thank you everybody for listening, and we'll leave it right there before the fight to see if you can get the Tiefling Soul coin. Subscribe with Prime. Oh, Ro Biggs. Who's that?
Bro?
Who's that? Oh, it's you. Is it? I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You fucking maniac. All right, but thank you everybody. Has anybody got anything to plug, you beautiful people? Valas? Nothing?
YouTube, go watch a Halo video.
Go watch a Halo video. And as I said prior, I am going to be putting Tales of the Toxic Tavern up, and that's going to be shorts and then TikTok and stuff. If people have some awesome bad D&D stories, let me know, and I'll get you one. All right, goodbye, good luck, good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.